Where are we going? I haven't done this in a while.
Blow some money.
No.
Yeah.
We're going to TKM to pick up a motor for my 86 Iroc that I think we have some videos of the Iroc on here. Do we?
Yeah, you have your other video motor for your Iroc. We're changing the motor.
Oh, that was a long talking about when we went and picked up the. Oh yeah.
Dad's Mustang motor.
And we have the video where it was, we dropped it off at Dean's. So that's good. Okay. I forgot about that. So, I guess this update is we're building a rod piston motor for the Iroc. It's going to have a turbo on it, or has a turbo on it, but doesn't have a motor or a transmission in it that we're in. And we decided that we were probably going to be making a little more horsepower than a rod piston motor would hold. Hoping for 1,000, maybe 1,200, 1,300 turned up. And this setup came for sale, and we had already sold my setup, and just happened to pop up. It's a TKM built, almost 11-to-1 compression. It's got the lamb cam in it, I think. It's got their nice half-inch head studs, square port heads, nice rods, pistons, aftermarket crank, 408 cubic inches, and it's an aluminum block, so it's not too heavy. Already got complete from oil pan to valve covers. So we should be able to bolt our intake on, which we have the BTR mid-rise intake, and fit under the hood, and be pretty much ready to go on the engine side. So yeah, it's top fuel hooped and everything. And figuring out just with time and how much we got going on, it's easier to just get something like this ready to go than us go through and build it, piece it together. And now I'm going to try to talk Dusty into building the other 6-liter we had that we were going to build for my car. I actually just got in a trade for his car. So we'll see how that works, but I don't know if we'll go for it or not. So hopefully we get this back, we can put the motor in. I've already got a transmission built that I might put a billet hub in it. It's a 400. And Dean still has the car, he's finishing it up. It's got the 9-inch in it already. Just waiting for some new axles, and that should be in so we can get that back. Hoping to, like I said, make over 1,000 and 1,200 on, turned up a little bit. So we'll see. And I don't know if she's been on the channel yet, but there's the newest member, Oakley. She's a great little mutt. Got her from Saving Grace, and she's my little road dog. She goes everywhere with me. So yeah, we'll update once we get here. I'll show you the motor. It's a really nice looking setup. There she is. As they're doing some tuning on the dyno. April, where you go? Oh, sorry. Up here at the shop, getting the motor. We just paid. Checking it out. Cornbread. Got John Boy up here getting me straight. And just got the money straight. Here getting the build together. Once we park, get out and do it that way. I wonder, can it go forward? Alright, so got it loaded up, and like I said, they were back there dynoing something or working on it, so I didn't want to talk over everything, but here it is. It is a pretty stout built LS. This one has aluminum block, 408 cubic inches, about 11:1 compression. It's got the lamb cam, and it's something that John, Doc, and Kevin came up with for like good street strip manners. Was happy about 1,200 horsepower. John Boy was saying good. Again, I appreciate him with all the help. It has top fuel hoops, 1/2-inch head studs, 823 square port heads, boost line boost line rods, aftermarket pistons, aftermarket crank, and should be good around 1,500 give or take. Plan to make about 1,000, 1,300 turned up, but it was great. They helped me out, get everything set up for me, and glad to be able to get it back to the shop, start getting it ready for the Iroc. But yeah, you can see those 1/2-inch studs are nice and beefy. So anyways, we'll update one more time when we get it dropped off, hopefully today, but it may be later this weekend. Dusty's at a race, round track stuff. The fabrication shop, he said they all work together, so there they are. Definitely, man, if you guys need anything as far as high-end engine work, we send all our stuff out through here too, if it's something that we're not going to get into, because we can build motors, and we do build motors, but sometimes it's not worth the money we're going to have into it, because we need to be doing the installations, the tuning, the fabrication, to get everything work together, where they build, you know, he was saying they average about 2 to 3 motors a day, depending on if they're Coyotes or pushrod engines. So we definitely, you know, got it at the right spot, and you know, I feel comfortable with who's doing all our builds. And there's Oakley one more time. Hopefully next time you see it, we'll be dropping this thing off at BHP. Your motor, Dusty.
I think you did a good job there.
On what? Just buying something?
Getting that.
Yeah.
Finally.